everyone, this is Allison. I am the Drunk Astrologer. I am doing a really quick video right now, despite the fact that I'm looking like absolute crap. I just had this, I don't want to say scariest experience, I just had a pretty terrifying experience, and it's been after a very terrifying day of just insane, crazy experiences, and I think we need to talk about this because what happened July 2nd? Oh yes, we had another eclipse. So kind of just doing a really quick video to talk about the eclipse, doing a really crappy video. It is about 8:30 at night where I am at in Southern California. I was in the shower, and we just got hit with a 7.1 earthquake. So there was a 6 point something on yesterday, on the 4th of July. I was actually driving on a dirt road at the time, didn't even notice it. I mean, looking back, like, the car was shaking a little bit more than normal, but it's my boyfriend's older car, so it shakes a lot. Just what it does. And we were on a pretty crappy dirt road. Today's earthquake, I was actually in the shower. Do not ever recommend that experience of being in the shower when an earthquake hits. I have never gotten out of the shower so fast. I've never gotten dressed so fast. Thankfully, it did stop before I could run outside. Didn't really want to run outside. I have a little bit more confidence in my apartment now. I used to always think my apartment would not be able to handle this stuff. I was kind of convinced when an earthquake hit, I would kind of be done for. But it wasn't too terrible. But it's this energy that we're dealing with. I mean, we got hit with the earthquake yesterday, and they continued to monitor it up in Ridgecrest, California, is where the earthquakes are hitting. So we need to kind of keep the people that are close to it, kind of send them good energy, because I can only imagine what they're going through right now. I was seeing they're without power. Their experience had to be really terrifying. So I was reading after the earthquake yesterday, they were saying a 1 in 20 chance of having an aftershock having a bigger earthquake, and 7.1. Wow. That is the energy we're dealing with right now. We are dealing with 7.1 magnitude level energy with this eclipse. And honestly, a lot of eclipses like this one. A lot of the times, so I've been trying to do this video for all day because I have had the worst day ever. I almost lost my job. I'm not sure if I'm happy. I might actually be happy that I didn't lose it, or I might actually be a little disappointed. It might have been a little bit more fun if when I walked out of work today, I lost my job. I walked out, I said I'm leaving, they said we'll see you on Monday. I said okay. So, it was rough. This eclipse right now is really rough for me. It's hitting me in the 6th house. It's very important when you're looking at eclipses and talking about eclipses to look at where they're hitting you, which house they're hitting in your chart. If you've never seen your natal chart, if you want to kind of know where the eclipses are hitting you and you don't know about your houses, feel free to let me know. I will do, I do readings. I do charge a little bit of money because like I said, I almost lost my job today. I'm kind of a little broke. So it's hitting us. You have to look at the house it's hitting you in. I think some of the houses, well, maybe some stuff might be a little bit more intense than other houses. Some might be more difficult. If you're a Capricorn who loves their, or I don't love my job. If you're a Capricorn where like stability and keeping your job is a really big deal to you, having it hit you in the 6th house, especially with this level of energy, is bad. It sucks. Do not recommend. Not having a good time right now. But anyways, back on topic. Um, so it's the way I've been looking at eclipses, and especially right now, is that they are telling you whether or not you're on your right path. If you are on the path you are supposed to be on, the eclipse will feel easy. It will feel good. You might have some trepidation, you might have some issues, but for the most part, if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, your eclipse will not be that difficult. If you are not on your right path, it's gonna suck. And that's the realization I had today, is that I'm not on my right path. And if you're not on your right path, the universe is going to send you an earthquake of energy. It didn't have to actually send us an actual earthquake. I think I could have dealt without that. I think a lot of people could have dealt without the actual earthquake. Still feeling aftershocks from it. Yeah. I moved to California from the Midwest, so earthquakes are not my thing. Not used to them. I wasn't here for the Great Landers Quake of 1990, whatever. That's actually how some people in California talk. But if you're not on your right path, the universe will send you an earthquake. You will almost lose your job, or sorry, we're actually getting an aftershock right now. Not anywhere near as scary. But okay, so yeah, if you're not on your right path, the eclipse will send an earthquake in your life to let you know what's going on. To let you know that, hey, you gotta do something, you gotta change, you gotta run outside. It's time to run outside. It's time to get your ass out of the shower, throw some clothes on, and run outside as fast as you can. The good news about eclipses, though, is I really feel that in the end, it's a good thing. In the end, if you put in the hard work, that's the other thing, you do have to put in the hard work. If you put in the hard work to run outside, you will find good things outside. You will find better things outside. I'll go ahead and talk a little bit about the eclipse last year. The eclipse last year, I'm at the point right now, I don't know if my apartment actually just shook or if it's just me imagining things. Sorry, trying to process. Last year's eclipses hit me in the 7th house. The house of relationships. And last year I was forced to make the difficult decision of, did I want a relationship? Did I want a partnership? And when I decided yes I did, I put in the hard work to figure out what I wanted, what I needed, and I had to not compromise. I actually did a lot of spell work to figure out spell work really directs me to figuring out what I want, figuring out how best to get things. So I did a lot of spell work. And in the end, I was happy. I ran outside. I changed up how I did things. Last year's eclipses, I said no to a lot of things and waited for that one chance. But I ran outside and amazing things happened. So sorry about how rambly this video is. Like I said, I was legit in the shower when the earthquake hit. I'm still a little shaky. The shot glass of tequila helps. It's, but the only thing I could think of after it happened was, this is what the eclipse is doing to me. My bad day today, I cried so much today. I cried, I threw things, I was an earthquake in myself. It was a realization that what happened today was a personal earthquake caused by this eclipse. And so I wanted to share that with you guys. So during eclipse season, if you feel like it's time for you to run outside, if you're having an earthquake in your life, that's what you got to do. You got to run outside. So thank you so much for listening to me ramble on. Honestly, I had to do something after the earthquake. Why not make a YouTube video? So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys all on the other side, and always drink responsibly.